Hi guys. Okay, so I look disgusting. So this week's theme is story time. So instead of sitting and being boring, not all people are boring. Story time videos are hilarious to me, but I want to do something different. So I'm going somewhere in like 2 hours. 2 hours, like 20 minutes, knowing me, okay, I'm late for everything. So I'm gonna do a get ready story time video. I got this idea from like a bunch of people, but I watch Gigi Gorgeous's storytime videos all the time, and I love her so much. So, sorry for the fan in the background. I do live in an upstairs, and if you live upstairs, you know how hot it gets. So, excuse that. So, yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Like, comment, subscribe. About the time I met Bastille, and if you don't know who Bastille is, they're a UK group. I'm pretty sure they're from the UK. I've been obsessed with them for a while, and my friend actually won tickets to meet them and to their concert here in Michigan, and it was just a blast. They're so sweet, they're so tall, they're so gorgeous. So, oh, they're just everything. So, on the day of, I just got ready, and obviously, and we went kind of early. And there was like people standing out, and we couldn't find the VIP line, so we kind of just stood in front of the Masonic Temple and waited until we found someone that knew what they were doing. So there's that. There's our logic, okay? Our logic. And so we waited about an hour or two, I think, about an hour, before we got to go in, and then we were led to like the concert where the concert would be held at, and they like stood for a while. We stood like for a second or so, and then they came out, and they're so tall, and they smelled so good. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, they smelled so good. And I was wearing kind of this like tank top thing, and I got it from Forever 21 a while ago. And my cat always wants to come in when I'm making videos. Hello, hi. Anyways, so, and I was wearing like this tank top thing, and it was like blue. I'll post the picture on our Twitter account so you guys can see, because I'm doing like 7 different stories. So yeah, but I can't remember who hugged me first, but they were like, oh, aren't you gonna get cold? And I was like, no, anything for you guys, it's fine. And he was like, that's so sweet. And I'm such a stupido, like, I read too many fanfics about 1D. So when they walked in, they were all like, hello. And I was like, can you guys say hello again? And everyone just kind of laughed, and they were like, hello. And I was like, but they were really, really sweet. And like, the people that my friend won the tickets from, they kind of like rushed it, and they looked like they wanted to stay and talk more, but they didn't get the chance to, which is really sad, because I really wanted to ask them questions and stuff. But we also got sound check included in our like package, so we got to watch them like practice and stuff, and that was actually really fun, because I got to see some of my favorite songs before the concert even started. So I really, really enjoyed that. That was a good idea. So that was the best part. And then after we did that, it was like quick. It was like, which sucks, because I wish I could have like talked to them and like told them that I love them and that they're really talented, and I'm so excited for new music and stuff. But I heard Things We Lost in the Fire, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember the other 2 songs, but it was amazing. They're amazing live. And then the concert came around. We had to wait back outside, which I felt was stupid, because we should have been able to like stay in, because we were kind of like VIP. And it was so funny, like people were like walking up to us like, what are you guys doing? And we're like, oh, we want meet and greet tickets. And like this girl I knew was there, and she was so mean to me. And like I walked back out, and I was like playing the sound check video, and she like gave me the dirtiest look, and I was like, if you were nice, you would have been in our crew, but you're not, so sucks to be you. But then we got let in, and there wasn't security anywhere in the Masonic Temple except for the doors. So everyone just scattered. It was crazy. Everyone was just running to the floor to get closest to the stage. And me, I have really bad anxiety, so I didn't want to sit in like the general admission area. So I just like went and I sat like off to the side, so like the stage was like here, and I sat like here. Like I was still like really close, like fairly like super close, so it didn't matter. And I was like, okay, well, I heard some of the songs at sound check, so it doesn't matter. I'll let people have their moment. But my friend actually did. We made friends with these two other girls who were so sweet, and I wish I kept in touch with them because they were just great, but they live far. So yeah, and she like went out there with them, and then she found me after it was over, which was nice, and we just, it was a good time. And Dan like jumped in the crowd during of the night, and he was like on the drums, like just going through the crowd. It was great. It was so nice. Such a good concert. And then we went to Applebee's after, because if you don't go out to eat after you go to a concert, did you ever go to a concert? Yep, that's the question. And I will tell you guys more about my look at that line. Oh no. My 1D concert experience, but that was like 2 to 3 years ago. And I don't know, it was so long ago, I barely remember it. All I remember is them playing like in the Palace of Auburn Hills, playing in like the parking lot with the ball. And I remember getting this like blurry picture of Niall just standing there. He's like, and I'm like, it was great. But I know Callum from 5 Seconds of Summer, like we were really kind of close. We didn't have floor seats or anything, but we were like, the stage was like here, and we were like off to the side kind of. So when they ran up the ramp, we'd be like right here, and he was like winking at me, and I was like, "Hey." But I'll find that video, because that was a good time. I'm not really a fan of 1D anymore. I wish, but they're just, sometimes you grow out of your obsessions, which makes me sad, but I still support them, and I still love all of them so much. The next people I met were The Neighborhood. I don't know if you guys listen to The Neighborhood. They're really good, but I didn't even mean to win these tickets. I just entered this contest. I wasn't expecting to win, and then I just checked my email one day, and I had won. That's luck. That's pure luck, I swear. So we like went, me and my best friend. I go to the same, I mean, I love my best friend. Shout out to Sam. But we went, and he was so sweet. Jesse from The Neighborhood is so sweet. And he like hugged me, and me being the nuisance I am, I like smelt him. I was like, him and his bandmates started laughing, and I was like, "You smell so nice." And he was like, "Thanks, just get out of the shower." And I was like, and he was like rubbing my back. It was so nice. I was like, let's just blow his popsicle stand. Let's go get married, dude. I don't even care. But it was great, and they did covers and stuff, and it was just beautiful. I'll post that picture too. And then I met Time Flies. I don't listen to them. I won that pure by luck again. But they're really talented. They made us put words in a hat before we went to meet them, and then they freestyled the words that we put in the hat. So you pull out one, say it in the rap, keep going, then you pull out another one, pull out another. It was so cool. Like, people are so talented nowadays. It's actually nuts. But that was a good time. I can't remember. I met a lot of people, but I can't remember any other stories right now. I'm like going blank. I chased a car to try and meet 5 Seconds of Summer. There's that. And I was obsessed with them. When 1D was here and they were out, I went and stalked. Didn't find them, but I did stalk. Trust me. I've met... it just went over my head what I was about to say. I lost my train of thought. Oh no, I can't remember what I was gonna say. I have a question. Does anyone do this? Like, I have an Anastasia contour kit. Does anyone, like, use their, like, bronzer or, like, contour in their crease? Because I do sometimes. And people call me weird for it. I'm sorry, but I do this. Off topic. Oh. I'm just gonna pretend like that didn't happen, okay? But my favorite meet and greet was probably Bastille because they were so fun and their sound check was so nice. But the neighborhood was the best though because they are so cute and they were so sweet to me and my friend. And Jesse was like rubbing my back. I keep moving because my foot's falling asleep. There's that. And Jesse kept like rubbing my back, and I guess he thought that I was older. So at the time I was like 16 maybe. But he kept like rubbing my back and he was like pushing his hand slowly down my back. I was like trying to cop a feel. Please don't let me stop you from copping a feel. No, I'm just kidding. But it was a good time. I love going to concerts and stuff. You guys should definitely go. And like, I know people say concerts are expensive, but it's so worth it. Like, if you think about it, you're finally seeing someone you wanted to see for so long that it's like, it's not gonna go to waste. It's like, it's gonna be a good time, and then you talk about that concert for like on and on and on, you know? I like every type of music. My favorite concert was probably the 21 Pilots concert because it was just the atmosphere was like so wonderful. Like, that was the best concert. Like, everyone, if you listen to 21 Pilots, you know how their music is and you can connect well to their music, and it's beautiful how people connect so well to it, and how like everyone has problems, but in that moment, like, it didn't even matter what a problem was because you were just vibing, you were having such a good time. And that's why I love concerts. Like, look at that contour, man. Oh, it looks so nice. But yeah, it was a good time. I met a lot of people because of my sisters. My sisters were always the concert type. They always wanted to go to concerts, always wanted to meet people. I met Marcus Houston. I don't know if you guys know who Marcus Houston is. I met Omarion. I met Jake Miller. Dee Pry, who opened for Jake Miller. I go to a lot of concerts, and I feel like I have a good time. But if I tell you guys half the stuff that I do to get into these concerts, you guys will probably be like, don't watch her. She's crazy. She's nuts. But I'm the kind of fearless person, so I will do anything in my power to meet who I love. And I think you guys should too. So yeah. I'm just trying to keep this video going because I'm almost like not done yet with my makeup, so but yeah. Let me tell you about my panic attack at the Panic at the Disco concert. Okay. So we did general admission, and it was at the Fillmore in Detroit. And the Fillmore is super small, and it was hot. It was so hot. It was so crowded, and it was just hot, and people were being so mean, and they were shoving. It was nuts, and it was horrible actually. But the concert was good. But the people there were just like horrible, you know. But I got really dizzy, like all of a sudden, and it was before Panic at the Disco went on, so it was like it had just became intermission, and they were setting up for them to come on, and I got really dizzy, and I felt so nauseous and sick and just disgusting. And I told my friend this, and she was like, go to the bathroom, like, I'll meet you there, go. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So I like ran, and I like stumbled down the steps a bit, and this lady like helped me up, this like older lady, and she like helped me to the bathroom. And there was like, and I was like breathing really, really heavy, and she like looks at me and she goes, are you okay? Like, what's wrong? And I was like, and I couldn't like say anything because I was breathing so heavy, and there were people everywhere, so it wasn't like calming down my nerves at all. It was like skyrocketing them even more, making it worse. It was horrid. And this lady comes up and she goes, oh, my daughter has Okay, my dad just interrupted me because they're having a party. So, anyway, she was like, my daughter has these all the time. Like, she's having a panic attack. Like, let me have her. And her daughter was like standing off to the side, and I guess she had one. So that's why her mom was like trying to like help me out. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna take as much help as I can. I don't care who it is. And this paramedic came over and sat next to me, and she's like calming me down, and she's like, do you have any medicine on you? And I was like, medicine? No. And she was like, oh, okay, just wondering. And I was like, I don't bring that stuff to concerts. Like, I don't want to get caught with them. People think I'm doing drugs or anything. And she was like, oh, true. But she helped me, and I almost threw up. That's how bad it was. So if you know panic attacks and how you feel, so like I get really nauseous. I don't know if it's different with other people, but I get really, really nauseous, and I feel like I can't breathe. Like I feel like I can't. I'm just gasping on like non-existent air. Like I'm not getting any air into my lungs. I'm just like that, and I can't speak, and I'm like shaking really bad. But she was like really helpful, and she was so sweet, and she was like calming me down, and I called my mom, and my mom was like calming me down too, and that helped a lot, having like a mother figure there too, not really my mom but someone else's, to help me, because no one else knew what was going on except for like the paramedic and stuff. So yeah, and that was like scary. That was so scary. I don't feel like wearing eyeliner, so I'm not going to. But it was really, really scary because there were people in the bathrooms, and like they didn't know what was going on, so they were like staring at me, like, and I'm like on the bench, like, and there's like cute boys walking past going to the boys' bathroom, and they're like, and I'm like, dang me. It was horrible. But shout out to the people at the Fillmore Detroit, because they were the sweetest people ever. And without them, I would have missed Panic Set, and that would have been horrible because I came there to see them. Obviously, it was a Panic at the Disco concert. But yeah, it was nuts. Good time, but it was nuts. But yeah, it was just, I know how to control my panic attacks now, which is better. But at the time, I was like still like in denial. I was like, no, this isn't a panic attack. Like, I'm just nervous. I'll be okay. Like, no, it wasn't that. I'm an idiot. It was not that at all. But that was a good time. That concert was good. The set was good. Everything was good. So yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this cute little get ready with me / story time vid. I'm blind. Wait. Okay. Sorry for my nasty hair. I'm going to wash it. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you later. Bye.